you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be, and find the candidate that you feel both who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So recently, the ladies of The View, who I will always reiterate are the dumbest people on network television, had Usher on their show, and it was a prime reminder of just how insane the liberal cult can be in Hollywood, because they try to ask Usher, in fact, they tried to demand him basically to go up there and endorse Kamala Harris. Please comment on politics, please do it. And they always have this struggle session, and as usual, they don't like the reaction when a celebrity simply says, I don't really want to comment on politics. So folks, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and that said, check this out.
Against Donald Trump, because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else. I think voting is an individual choice. And I think that you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be, and find the candidate that you feel both who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look at Joy Behar's face at the end. She's seething, okay? And so is Sonny Hostin. They're both seething. They're not happy because Usher is giving a pretty respectable answer there, in my opinion, for a celebrity. Why should celebrities be heavily involved in politics? You know, there's a reason why Michael Jordan said he won't comment on politics. Why? Because Republicans buy my shoes as well. And by the way, does anyone really care what Usher has to say about politics or who he's voting for? Not necessarily, but what this is really about is it's like a purity test, and it's the struggle session they always try to do in Hollywood. You know, how much can they break you down? How much can they get you to submit to their will and basically sell your soul? It's kind of how show business works as a whole. So, you know, props here, honestly, with all of the celebrities we've seen who have just given into it. Props to Usher for just taking the high road and saying, I don't want to comment on politics. And that is something that they also recently tried to pressure WNBA star Caitlin Clark about, and once again, she also, to the unhappiness of the liberal media, did not want to take the bait. Folks, before we continue this video, a brief message from our sponsors over at Goldco. In today's unpredictable market, it's more important than ever to secure your financial future with a stable long-term investment, and that's why we have partnered with Goldco. Gold has been a proven safe haven for centuries, consistently holding its value while stocks, bonds, and even the dollar can fluctuate. When markets crash or inflation spikes, gold remains strong, offering a solid foundation for your retirement. With Goldco, you can easily diversify your portfolio with gold and silver IRAs, which can protect you from the volatility of other investments like stocks and real estate. And our friends at Goldco make the rollover process for your 401k or IRA easy, and by the way, it is tax and penalty free with expert guidance at every step. And right now you can get up to $10,000 in free silver when you open an account. So why wait? Go right now and visit vincegold.com to learn more. Again, that is vincegold.com. Secure your financial future at vincegold.com.
Caitlin, you liked an Instagram post last night from Taylor Swift that got a lot of attention. And I'm just curious if you could tell us what that post meant to you, and if you are in fact potentially going to endorse Kamala Harris. Thank you.
I think for myself is, you know, I have this amazing platform, so I think the biggest thing would be just to encourage people to register to vote. I think for myself, this is the second time I can vote in an election. At age 22, I could vote when I was 18, so I think do that. That's the biggest thing I can do with the platform that I have, and that's the same thing Taylor did. And I think continue to educate yourself with the candidates that we have, the policies that they're supporting. I think that's the biggest thing you can do, and that's what I would recommend to every single person that has that opportunity in our country.
Is that even really such a relevant question for a reporter to be asking in a basketball press conference? Obviously not. But of course, again, I will reiterate, this is what they try to do. They're trying to corner every celebrity they can to get you on their side. And this is far from even the first time that the ladies of The View did something like that. Because let's not forget a couple of months ago when they tried to corner Charlemagne about not endorsing Joe Biden back when he was the candidate. Again, this is something they always do. It is insane. It's kind of deranged, but it's common in Hollywood.
Now is not the time, in my opinion, to sit this one out.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I never said I was sitting it out.
What you gonna do?
I'm definitely voting in November, but what I like to focus on is issues, not individuals. Like, you know, when
But
you
why
have...
not endorse?
Huh?
Why not endorse Biden?
Because if I'm sitting here telling my listeners that, you know, you have somebody out there who is a threat to democracy, you have somebody out there who said they want to, you know, suspend the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. You saw this person, you know, try to lead an attempted coup of this country. And I'm telling people that this guy is a threat to democracy. Have you ever read Project 25? There's only 2 candidates out there. So if I'm saying that about this individual, the choice is clear, right? And I've seen y'all do this on The View before. I saw y'all do this to Killer Mike when he was on The View, and Killer Mike literally sat here and said, hey, you know, I supported Keisha Lance Bottoms. I supported Ralph Warnock. I supported John Ossoff, right, in Georgia. He said, you should support the people that I've supported. You should support the person who the people I've supported are supporting.
Okay.
That's y'all opportunity to say, well, clearly he's talking about President Biden. Why do y'all need us to say this if we don't feel comfortable saying it?
No, it's
Because, again, it's a humiliation ritual, right? They're trying to break these people down and basically just exert that, like, yes, Hollywood controls you. And as Bill Maher pointed out, this is also something that they recently tried to do with RFK Jr.'s wife. And luckily for them, they kind of failed.
Because she didn't throw her husband under the bus when her husband made a decision about something which she's made plain she disagrees with. But that didn't satisfy the obnoxious posers on the aforementioned far left. Thousands tweet screamed at Cheryl things like, how do you live with yourself? Do better. I can't even enjoy the episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm with you in them anymore. It's no wonder Larry divorced you. Yeah, that's a character on TV, but okay.
But here's the thing. Even Bill Maher himself is not really immune from this type of behavior. Because also, listen, we're just doing this little trend today. Listen to what he said when Dr. Phil did not want to comment directly on the election and those politics.
Trump, you gotta be on the page that he's worse than Joe Biden and very different than Joe Biden. Come on, Doc.
Look, it's not politics that determine the outcome of society, it's culture. I don't care about politics. You go back to the beginning, and Democrat and Republicans have been in control about 50-50. They've had the control of the House and Senate while they were in control of the presidency about 50-50. They've had it not in control 50-50. And look where we are. They both come up about the same place. I don't care about that. I care about our culture.
Okay, I'm disappointed that I can't get you to just out and out say that Trump is a completely different animal than the politics on the left and the right that we both agree is very lacking on both sides.
It begs
It's just he said it in his own words, right? I'm disappointed I can't get you to say that Trump is worse than Biden. I'm disappointed I can't get you to say Orange Man bad. That is exactly my point. It's a struggle session. It's a humiliation ritual. And look, all I'm going to say in closing here, I'm glad I'm not one of these celebrities, okay? Can you imagine being in Hollywood as genuinely someone who just doesn't care about politics, doesn't want to get involved, and you constantly have Bill Maher, Joy Behar, Sonny Hostin, and all these characters going around saying, do you endorse Kamala Harris? Please endorse Kamala Harris. Yap, 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 yap. It's gotta be miserable, okay? It really is. It's pretty insane. That said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. Don't be Trump deranged. And until next time, God bless and peace.